Hello, 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 beautiful people. As Timothy would say, Timber. Yo, yo. Hello, how's it going? Hi, guys. Hi. Way. Okay, so, back from my camping experience, full of excitement, plenty of health, plenty of urine therapy, plenty of what we call Asian urine massaging, which smells. So we got plenty of good shit going. I made the most of the environment, lots of negative ions, and I'm very excited, mainly because I'm obsessed with health, in case you hadn't noticed, right? I'm fucking obsessed with health, and beyond that, I have learnt and thought through so many things on health, connecting the dots in little simple ways that only I can, because everyone can do it in different ways. I just like the simplicity with which I've been using my knowledge. So I've changed focus for my next book. I'm going to get that out by the end of September. It's not on urine therapy. I think that I need to do one on negative ions from the beach, from Made Urine too. So I'm going to focus on my next book, and it's going to be released end of September. It's going to be on negative ions. I'm going to blitz research because negative ions are fucking powerful, man. Every single health protocol does two things. It shoves, even exercise, fasting, sunlight, grounding, breath of fresh air from the beach, from the mountains, they all do the same shit. All of them, pranayama, yoga, they're all generating negative ions, which slow the breath down. So it's super important I get that information for the book, and not do urine therapy yet. I'll come back to urine therapy, obviously, but it's so powerful, right? We'll do a little bit on everything, but my God, have I connected the dots in a billion ways. I've been listening to podcasts while I've been out there camping. So I've been listening to, not all of them are quality, some of them hit and miss, but some of the shit I learned on podcasts are just perfect divine knowledge for me. So I can, put that in my book and make sense of, it's not really, I'm helping you, yeah, sure, but it's really for me. As I said, I'm a selfish little bugger, so I just want to know the science behind everything. I'm a fucking geek, I want to know the science. So I'm thinking through ideas that I have never heard personally before. So yes, I'm so much. I'm going to have to work hard now, use the momentum from just getting back to write the book, but also to connect dots and do a lot of research. I am so motivated for physical health. Not only that, I'm excited. Not only have I barely tapped into it, this high energy system's youthful. Barely scratched the surface, guys. Barely scratched the fucking surface. Not only that, number two, I've realised that this mastery, there is no limit to how much we don't know and how much we can learn. It's scary, but not really. It's more exciting. Depends on how you look at it. If you're in a bad mood and you're not having a good day, you're not looking after yourself, it's negative. You overwhelm you. But lately, I've just been not having overwhelm. I've just been in one camping. I was just like, shit, yeah, coming on, bring it on, and it's endless mastery. So now I've known this for the longest time. I'm in for the long haul with physical health mastery. Yeah, I'm in it for the long haul. Yes, I know emotional health is more important than physical health. Don't get me wrong. And I do that anyway, but that's not my specialty. There's a limit to that. It's just I was made and broken to do physical health protocols and really establish the science that's now, but also to come. Oh my God. I've been thinking about experiments that we can do on aged urine, MRI scans on the brain, and there's so much to come that even not from me, from loads of other people. Collectively, we're going to change the fucking world with knowledge, and I'm definitely proud to play my little small part in increasing the knowledge database of the shit that I'm figuring out, and most of the shit I'm figuring out is just a little bit of tidbit of things I hear from podcasts, but mostly it's my own fucking experience. I'm experiencing crazy shit. Oh yeah, I'm back on Wim Hof, not a coincidence, I've been off that for a while. I was just doing booty echo holds. The day before yesterday, I listened to Russell Brand, Under the Skin interview with Wim Hof, fully. I was camping, fully concentrated, in the bliss sun. And, oh man, there's something going on there with Wim Hof's. Something very powerful. Don't let anyone tell you Wim Hof breathing is, what do you call it, dangerous, it shoots off the adrenaline. Oh, it does that, but it also mitigates the adrenaline damage with increasing vagal tone and increasing heart rate variability. So people think, oh, it's so bad, it increases adrenaline. You don't want that shit before you go to bed. You do want that shit, and I'm going to bring the thunder because there's some powerful shit I'm working through right now with Wim Hof breathing and keeping the body still, doing one after the other. Or even in the morning, doing them both in a day. So in the morning, you do your Wim Hof breathing. It activates something with the balancing of the brain hemispheres. And then, if you keep the body still, oh my God, I barely scratched the surface with information on keeping the body still. What we call If you want to know what I'm talking about, what the Buddha found, which is you keep the body still for a long period of time, it activates the body very powerfully. It's something anyone can do if they go to a 10-day retreat, Vipassana meditation retreat. A Vipassana meditation retreat is what that is. Something very powerful. And I've got a theory that it's a stress to the body. It's hormesis. Exercise is stress, sunlight is stress, fasting is stress, but these are good stressors for the body. Well, guess what? When you don't move the body for a long time, the ego fucking thinks it's dying, just like in Wim Hof breathing. When you Wim Hof breathing, you hold your breath for such a long time, your body activates the primordial, the inner, right? The resets the immune system, the insular, the brain, the part of the brain that doesn't get full amounts of oxygen. Because we've used too much the prefrontal cortex, small man. When we do Wim Hof breathing, we think we're going to die because we're holding our breath for 3 minutes, but we don't die, we're just super oxygenated. It activates it resets the immune system, the hormones, serotonin, dopamine. Oh, there's something very powerful about dopamine. I'm going to bring you the thunder on. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm going to bring you the thunder on something I'm discovering when I do Wim Hof breathing of a day, and then I wait even until the night, and I do keeping the body still for just an hour. Oh, something's going on, and it's Wim Hof is right. I understand what he's talking about now when he says that there's an increase in dopamine. I think and because I'm connecting dots with what Matt Blackburn said too. When Matt Blackburn said he went in the ice bath, he goes in the ice bath he'd done it before in the past. Divine Supercut creator, check him out. It's good knowledge and channel. When he goes in the ice bath for an hour, sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm too excited. I know. But he goes in the bath for he used to go in the bath for an hour, freezing cold, and then 6 or 7 hours later, he would feel the dopamine go in his brain. I've had the same thing when I'd done the Wim Hof breathing. Of a day in the morning, and at night time I did the keeping the body still just for an hour. So I wonder if I'm going to do more experiments. I'm going to keep the body still for longer, and I'm going to get back on Wim Hof. These two activations, hand in hand of a day, Wim Hof breathing, which is basically telling your body you're going to fucking die, which activates the higher powers of the insular and all the inner centers that never get enough blood. They're always fucked up because the thought center, yeah, the limbic system, the insular. Oh, so much research to do on Wim Hof again. I'm coming back to it in a very powerful way. Now I'm addicted to it. What I'm saying is, I'm getting this buzz of dopamine when I keep the body still. But I was always keeping the body still for months on end now, for at least an hour every night. But now I've added the Wim Hof to it. Now I'm getting this dopamine thing going on in my brain. I can't describe it to you. It's very fucking crazy. It feels like you're going dizzy, like a runner's high. It's a bit like the endorphin high, but it's even more powerful. It's even more crazy. It's even more it's so fucking cool. And you know what? Because you know what I'm thinking? Because I can do it, I can teach you guys how to do it too. You just have to do the 1 and 2. Dedicate yourself to do 3 to 4 rounds of Wim Hof. I will talk about a lot more, and I will experiment more, because I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, I'm 99% sure this is true. You guys can do it too. Anyone can do it. As long as you're healthy, 1 meal a day, fasting, eating good foods and shit, you're kind of relatively clean, like myself and you guys, then you can. Wim Hof breathing of a day, and then keeping the body still. I really want to push now the idea of keeping the body still. I think this protocol, someone on my Facebook called Kendra, I'll never forget her, said once that when she keeps the body still, which we're supposed to meditate, but I mean for a long time, like 1, 2, 3 hours, fucking crazy. At least 1 hour, it's very powerful when you do it completely still. Do not give in to the little itch, do not move a little bit. What she said was something I never forgot, which is that the body, it's like fasting. When you don't eat, it's a stress to the body, yeah? It's like you deprive yourself of food, it heals the body, it amps up the spirit. This is how I look at fasting, yeah? This is new insight too. This is how I look at fasting. Fasting is, the body is dense, the physical density of the body is very extreme. Now, the more you eat and the more crap you eat, and then just the more you eat generally with snacks in between, the more dense your body is. Fasting lightens up the body, and what it does is, we've got the physical body, we've got so many different types of body, astral body and all that shit. We've got the physical body, we've got the soul. The soul gets activated and free, and it gets a chance to uplift a little bit from its prison when we stop eating food for a period of time. I don't mean intermittent fasting, I mean like fasting of a day, 24-hour walking, 2, 3, 4 days water, especially dry fasting. I mean that you'll really feel, the reason why we get the raw emotions and shit is because, and we get heart activated in fasting, even though it might look fucking dangerous. I don't give a shit. If you think it looks dangerous, turn this off right now. Yeah, if you think this looks dangerous, turn the fuck off this channel right now. This is not for you, not for your information. Don't care how you look, how you feel when you fast. It's basically you're becoming less dense, less food, more energy to the systems, and now the soul is coming up. The soul is getting brighter. And the auric field, holy shit, I reckon the auric field and chakras are going fucking crazy when we fast. Now, the same thing with, the point I'm going to make is the same thing when we do the keeping the body still. When we keep the body still and deprive ourselves of movement, fasting is depriving yourself of food. Keeping the body still for a long period of time is depriving the body of movement. Now, we know exercise is good for you, but most people don't know keeping still is fucking good for you too. I mean that. No scratching, itching, no giving in to ego. Ego wants you to move all the time. Ego wants you to scratch. Ego wants you so much so that when you keep your body still, you're going to have pain. Brothers and sisters, you're going to have fucking pain. Pain. Real fucking pain, yeah. Alright, lucky man. Lucky mate. Yes, so you'll deprive yourself of movement, and it's so fucking powerful. And what you're doing is the same as fasting. They go hand in hand. Imagine if you did both. I'm getting to that too. Oh my god, there's so much to get to. Holy shit! Do you think life's exciting? Do you think life's exciting? I'm doing a lot. I'm doing so much, but there's so much more experience to come. So listen, when you keep the body still, when you fast, the physical body becomes less dense, and the soul kind of vibrates at a very high level, and the soul gets to express itself much more. It doesn't completely come out of your body, although you can come out of your body, I reckon, with fasting, if you do a lot of breath work and shit like that. You probably can, but I'm just making a point. The soul gets to shine when you fast. Now, the same thing when we keep the body still for a long period of time. The body becomes less dense, believe it or not, when you just hold it for an hour. Even just an hour! Like, a fucking hell, it's crazy shit. You hold the body, like, still for an hour, and, like, the soul, you'll feel it vibrating in your body. The soul will come up, and then people in Vipassana retreats have had experiences where their body just their soul comes out of their body and they astral project. I get it now. I know why people can astral project easier when they keep the body still for a long period of time and you go through the pain. Because rest assured, this is not an experience for people that are what I'm talking about, keeping the body still for a long period of time, Vipassana retreats or even doing it at home for an hour plus. This is not for babies, people that aren't health warriors, the masses. This is not. You know why? Because at the first sign of pain is your ego wanting you to move because it realizes the ego doesn't want your soul to thrive. Your ego body doesn't want your soul to fucking come out, yeah? It doesn't want your soul to shine. It doesn't. Your ego's lower self. That's why it gives you fucking pain, man. Pain like you wouldn't believe in your muscles and skeletal system. The pain is not because you're unhealthy like the masses would think. The pain is there because it's your ego just stopping you from becoming the best version of yourself. Just like when we fast and we get hungry, and like the ego will tell you, oh, just eat some food, it's fine. Just eat some food, fucking eat some food. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, Sandy mate, yeah, I like your post too. I love it, your posts every day. There's such good reminders to me of you post so much good shit. I loved it. But I really enjoyed the time alone. Doing my Asian massaging, which I'm not going to get a chance to do now for the longest time. Look at my skin, brothers and sisters. My fucking skin is great. Whole body rubs, 40 minutes to an hour every day at night time, because I didn't want to disturb people when I was walking around. I didn't want to disturb people with the smell, because I'm very conscious that it smells if I do it for a couple hours after in the daytime. So what I do is, like, our secret for Asian massaging to not offend people, do it at night time, and then it seeps in. It gives it 12 hours at night, and it definitely won't smell the next day. I still won't do it in this house though, because you know, I just won't. But I'm enjoying the podcast. That's a new one to me. Like getting in. I was thinking for myself a lot, but so much information from podcasts from guys that know a shit ton more than me. But I question how much people know, because you know what? I'm one of those people that doesn't know a lot, but I fucking do a lot. And what I do know, which is quite a lot, kind of, is from what I know, from what my experiments. It's not from fucking reading books. Although, guess what? I read books and learn too. I've got the best of both worlds. I read. I watch podcasts now. I'm listening to podcasts, reading every day. But most of all, my best information and why I'm sent here is to experiment and figure out, oh shit, what's going on in my body now? Getting a dopamine high from keeping still and doing Wim Hof breathing. Spread the knowledge. Why? Because who doesn't want to have a dopamine high? Do you know what dopamine high is? Oh, guys, you fucking wait till the dopamine is fucking flooding your system. I'm so excited about this Wim Hof / Wim Hof and then holding the body still. I'm going to take the dopamine high to the next fucking level. And then, Wim Hof was talking about dopamine high with that and the cold. And Matt Black was saying with the cold therapy. I haven't even done cold therapy because I dry fast of a morning, so I don't do the cold shower shit. But now, I get it. I get it. Think I'm naive too. I get cold showers. I get it. I fucking get it. Yeah, it's with tap water. I know tap water's not good. Yeah, it's probably going to get absorbed in the system. But the real question is the cold therapy, the dopamine high and the immune system reset, insulin sensitivity and the hormone sensitivity that comes from the cold therapy, it wakes you the fuck up. It's something another person, Emily Fletcher, said recently. She's a meditation lady. She said the cold therapy is like the Vipassana meditation. You know, going through the pain, it shows such a lot. My god, this is a long one. What the fuck am I saying? I'm all over the place, Harry. You fucking don't know how to talk. Are you in helping people? You're just talking shit. Yeah, I'm chatting shit. I'm chatting about things. I'm chatting about things that I've been contained within my system for like 11 days of negative ion beach air. breath work, fucking age during massaging, eating 1 meal a day, if that, age during drinking, you know, grounding. Holy shit, what do you think's happened? And this won't last either. This is the momentum. So we've got to keep what you got. Why you got the momentum? Get your shit done. Pro tip: if you want habits to change in life, when you've got the momentum, like I have now, use it. Don't go lax as soon as you get back and think, oh, I could be lazy. Blah blah blah. Use the momentum. Keep going forward in life. Yeah, Jonas, we are God. Oh, we are fucking God. We are souls within a fucking human avatar, and the soul will be released. My goal is to completely rebalance my brain hemispheres, of which I know I've been sent here is a 1 in a billion that's fucked themselves up in a ridiculous way. Ridiculous way. I know this. I won't talk about it. I won't bore you. I'm not trying to say I'm the worst fucking fucked up in the world. Although, quite frankly, my brain hemisphere balance is. I'm the only person in the world, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've never seen anyone quite with this imbalance, which kind of puts me in a position where I'm not free from outcome with normal people. But it also gives me in a position where I can talk like this. But the point is, I'm going to rebalance. I'm going to fix myself, man. I'm so fucking determined. I'm going to completely rebalance myself to the brain hemispheres. And not only that, I'm gonna do shit with health that you know, that unleash my chakras, Kundalini rising. Yeah, it's all ego talk. Yeah, it's all spiritual ego. I don't care. I want to help. I want to make a difference. I just want to, you know, do the things I fucking love and give that knowledge. I know what I've done and doing is replicable by everyone. And I know that you guys have done way more shit than me, if I'm being honest, on chakra bursts and fucking kundalinis and dopamine highs and all that shit. But isn't it exciting, man? People ask, and I've thought about this too, why do we do what we do? I mean, am I trying to live forever? No. Am I trying to live as long as possible? No. Although that's cool. I'm probably going to die like everyone else. But you know what? It's fun, and it's mastery. It's like a hobby. But it's not just any hobby. It's the best hobby in the fucking world. And it's the only hobby, physical mastery, emotional mastery, health and happiness. Those two, mastering health and happiness, which work together and one the other. Mastering that, why I'm dedicating my life, why we dedicate our life, why everyone should dedicate to one or the other or both, health and happiness, nothing else, health, happiness, and financial freedom, all that shit, business too. Health, happiness, why you should do? Because it applies to everybody, and because you live in duality, and you want the best of life, you're going to suffer through pain. We've been through that, that's why we got woke up. We've been through the pain and suffering. Worse, most of us here watching, including myself, have been through worse pain than the fucking Matrix people. Worse pain. That's why we got woke up. We've been worse pain than these people, but now, because we've been through worse pain and just made a choice to take the red pill, and you can't go back once you take the red pill, you can now, we can now experiment like crazy, share knowledge on health, and optimize the vessel, and have all these crazy experiences, and be an example to the rest of them. That doesn't mean they're going to listen, don't really care. I'm doing it for me, for my high. I'm trying to take the levels of what's possible with the physical avatar, emotionally, or heal myself to the limits. I'm trying to impact as many people as possible. How do you do that? Be an inspiration. Be physically healthy, but also be emotionally healthy. Emotionally healthy. You know what that means? It means on Facebook, don't argue with people. Hey, pro tip, if you want to be emotionally healthy, stop arguing with people all the time on fucking Facebook. That is not emotionally healthy. Start supporting people. You'll support people when you're fucking on your mission, and it shows people you're emotionally healthy. If you don't feel emotionally healthy, practice being emotionally healthy, and you'll become emotionally healthy. Start supporting people. Start being kind. You know what I realise when I talk to strangers and I'm walking around camping? It feels really nice to talk to Matrix people. It feels really nice. It feels really nice to be kind and nice to people. How nice is that? I don't care that they're in the Matrix that much and they're going to die and they're not going to listen to what I'm saying and that I can't talk to them about physical health. I'm just going to be nice to people in their way. Just be nice. It's fucking fun. It's not overrated. Or maybe maybe be nice is overrated. 11 days, man. 11 days. Yeah, Samir, fucking... That Shivambu, man. That Shivambu's... Matt, no, I don't think everyone should. I actually did. Actually, I'm not as unself-conscious as you guys might think. So I do sometimes when I'm out, but most of the time I don't when I'm out because I'm trying to make a point. I'm doing two things. It feels fucking cool. I care so much about health that it's pointless wearing a top when you need sun on your skin and it's hot. If it's freezing cold as well, it's very cool because then you get cold therapy. I'm not saying wear topless all the time if you're cold and shit, but yeah, you don't, man, like, be an example to other people. Let people think what they want. Like, fuck no, fuck tops. Anyway, right, that is it. Excitement. More to come. Next few weeks, I'm going to bliss it out. I've created a fucking crazy ass. I've got some fucking, for me, my version of my best information. I've done some cracking fucking videos on my YouTube, which I've obviously not been put up for 2 weeks. I've not been here, so I'm going to get my YouTube going again. I've got some crazy-ass videos, crazy-ass theories. Get that third book out, which I want it to be. I'm going to visualize it. I know it's going to be because of my information streams going up. It's going to be better than my second book. I love the Age You're In book. The Sungazing book was the best, my favorite, because the information I put in it was better than the Age You're In book. This one, I'm going to surpass the second one. I'm going to give the knowledge that I have never seen written down in a book before. I read a lot of books on these subjects, and I'm collating information myself, and I've just never seen people connect the dots in this way. Each book I write is going to be better. Don't really care, doesn't sell, whatever. It's just for me. It's so that when I'm done with my life, I can say, you know what, I wrote 8 books, each one of them got better, little legacy. I'll play the game. I'll play the fucking game. Yeah, they might not be popular now, but maybe in the future, I hope. Because the information I'm going to give is fucking correct. Aged Urine being the discovery of the century, fucking correct. First book on Aged Urine, correct. Correct. Second book, sunlight and sungazing. Are you going to argue with me that sungazing sunlight's not one of the most powerful? Sungazing is not the most powerful? Third one, negative ions, the grand unifier of health, is what I'm going to call it. Negative ions is everything. Everything healthy generates negative ions, including your own fucking body. When your own masterpiece generates negative ions. How crazy is that? Right? And then the fourth, I'm thinking, I'm definitely in this couple, I'm going to do a whole book on fasting. I want to go deep on fasting, and I'm going to do alongside that a long fasting, like 1 to 2 weeks dry fasting, and push the boat out. I'm gonna tie that in with the book, which might be the 4th or the 5th. Go back to urine therapy. Oh my god, there's so much to come. It would intimidate me in the past, but now I am ready. I feel like I have the energy and I have the discipline to bring out, not to get too excited, and to do this slowly. And yes. Thanks for watching. I don't want to make this too long. Just an exciting video to send back, and healthy and ever and ready to upgrade my life and to make this year. I'll contain it into this year. I wanted to make this year epic, and it's been epic so far. But we've got another couple of months, and I wish you all the health in the world. I hope you carry on watching my shit, and we stay healthy and happy, and yeah, rock and roll for the 2019, because 2020 I believe is a special year. So I'm gonna make it special. We're gonna make it special. Alright. Peace. And I love you. And stay healthy. And stay happy. Alright.